Oops, where's the thing? Hi, I'm Joleen Lunzer.
And I'm Sarah Atwood.
We're YouTubers.
We're entertainment and pop culture fanatics.
But most importantly, we're friends.
Good Pop is a weekly podcast where we chat about pop culture, entertainment, life, and share some good news stories.
Because right now, we could all use some good in our lives.
So sit back, relax, and get some of this good pop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Good Pop Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Joleen Lunzer Hernandez, and I'm here with my co-host, Sarah Atwood.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty darn good. We're back. We had a holiday last weekend, so we did not podcast, but it is so good to be back. We had our Big Brother Australia this week, which was our first time talking together.
That was fun.
I know. I missed you.
I know. You look so cute. I love your little blouse with the little flowies.
Thank you. Thank you. I had a self-tape audition this morning, which is why my hair is back to the way it used to be, because I have to look like my headshots.
Yes, because you don't have the middle part. You're doing
yes.
side. Yes.
So I'm back to old school Sarah. It was great. It was short and easy, but it's a good sign that the industry is trying to get back up and rolling if they're asking for auditions.
Right. And you are the second friend I've heard from that got a call back on a self-tape. So
nice.
So you're going to get a call back now, and you're going to book it.
Mm-hmm. Obviously. Of course.
If you don't book Sarah, you're crazy.
What are you thinking?
Hey to everyone in the chat, you guys, we see you. Hello, Maya is here.
Hi.
So leave Tami, Faithy, Birdie. Oh my gosh, my dear Birdie in South Africa, who stayed up so the time difference I don't quite get because again, we're American and we're not taught anything. Like we don't know the metric system. We don't know. We're just taught.
We're so selfish.
To us, we're so selfish. And so Birdie, when I was going live yesterday, it was 4 p.m. my time, and I think it was 1 a.m. and Birdie stayed up.
Oh, how wonderful!
And it was so sweet.
Was that for your Jess stream? Your stream with BB21 Jess? That was fun.
Oh my gosh. So can I tell you guys, since this is about good news, I'm going to highlight a couple of your comments here because I love you guys so much. It literally, Sarah, maybe I'm also sleep deprived, but you know how I cry, and I'm going to cry right now if I say it in a weird way. So I'm just going to whatever. To see you, Miranda, busy in my chat for my live with Jess, knowing that that's not something I normally do. And you guys were so lovely and supportive. And I'm so grateful to have you as friends. And then just to read those comments, I was like, and then my mods are just like, oh my gosh, you have Maya and Denise. And we have Ina. I don't want to forget anyone. Fonda, Kem. I mean, everybody was just, I was just like, you know.
I'm glad to touch you because it's true. It was a very supportive chat. We were all very excited for you. It was something new for you, so it's nice to see people being like, "Yeah, Jolene's doing this. This is fun." Your mods were great. We have a little overlap with our communities, but you definitely have a separate community, and so it's fun to jump in your chat and talk with them.
Right. And they get so excited. They're like, hi, Sarah. So it was just so sweet. And Faithy and Tammy's always so supportive. And just you guys have no idea not to get in Ben. I mean, Ben, you're still a baby and you're so supportive. And Nancy, if I could, I just want to hug Nancy. I don't even know her, but I know her. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just having the support from you guys means the world, especially as Sarah and I grow our own channels and then grow together as we create content together, and then to have Busy and Miranda. And I just was, my heart was full.
It's so lovely that we have this group of positive people online because the internet is known for its negativity and trolls. And look at that. We're a group of YouTubers that support each other and a community that supports us. It's great.
Exactly. It's we all pump each other up and want each other to grow because we can all grow together and just keep collabing. And it's the most fun. It's so different from my stand-up world. And I was talking to Miranda about that. And it's just so refreshing. I mean, because stand-up can be, Sarah, you're an
Oh,
actor, you're an improviser. So acting can be very lonely, but like improvising, at least you have that group. And stand-up it's such a solo sport, and it's just so
it
competitive
is.
when it doesn't need to be, because really
Right.
everyone's journey is their own. And I always want to partner up with people, and it never works out. Not to be on stage together, but just like with
Right.
projects. But stand-ups have a different mentality. So this is
Did I ever tell you that I did stand up for like 3 months?
You did?
Have we talked about this?
No.
Yeah, I did it for 3 months, and like, because I enjoy jokes, but it's a whole lifestyle, and I just like wasn't into doing, several shows a night, like, open mics and different shows around town, which is just what you have to do every single night, and what you were doing before this quarantine. But it's very solo. You're writing your jokes by yourself. You go to your shows by yourself. I mean, maybe you and Shell got to do some shows together, maybe, but otherwise, yeah, you're just
that's pretty much why, I was attracted to Chell on many levels, but it was very attractive that he was a stand-up as well. And we started around the same time, because we understood that like there's no date nights, especially when you're starting in stand-up, or even up to, I'm 11 years in, but when you're first starting and building your act and just learning all these things, you go to mics, every Valentine's Day, you want to book a show. Every New Year's Eve, you better have a show. It's not like if you go on a trip, you're going to hit the road together and go get some dates and go get, and by dates, I mean, go get some dates at clubs or venues.
It's such a hustle. Yeah. You have to be so into that lifestyle, which is why it only lasted 3 months for me.
Well, if you want to rethink it, you and I could totally go to shows together. And if you ever want to do stand-up after this is over, if you're like, you know what, I want to go again.
Mm-hmm. I'm more into some sort of 2-person show. I'm more into taking Good Pop on the road and touring that.
Oh my God.
That's what we should do.
That would be so fun, Sarah. That would, honestly, that makes like my stomach gets excited to think about that. Someone said, or leave us saying, is Sarah drinking a classic Coke?
I'm not. I'm drinking water out of my faux Big Brother mug.
Yeah, I was like, Sarah, I don't even think you drink pop, do you?
I'll drink Coke occasionally.
Oh, okay.
I'll splurge. I'll splurge on a Coke. Hi, Mama Bev.
Mama Bev's here. I'm only just now joining. Sorry I'm late. Mama Bev, you're never late. Whenever you arrive, it's right on time. Don't even worry about it. Mama Bev is here. So how was your week, Sarah? Like, we had a week off. Like, how are you? How's Jovi? How's Douglas? How's everything?
Everyone's doing very well over here. It was nice to get back to work. After you take some time off and you're like, oh, tomorrow's a work day. But then once I started watching the shows I needed to catch up on and started streaming again, I was like, oh yeah, no, I love this. So to me, it just felt good to get back to my shows. And like I said, I had a self-tape audition today, and I had one 2 days ago. And these are my first in 4 months. So since everything kind of shut down, these are my first auditions. So it really does kind of feel nice to get a little bit back to normal.
Yes, exactly. Because it just completely, you're so used to auditioning as a working actor, and then all of a sudden it's like nothing. You just sit there like,
done.
When is it coming back? Which, like, thank goodness for YouTube and being able to like perform and,
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I would be going nuts if I wasn't having this creative outlet.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you got a week off. I need to slow down because I'm tired.
Your week.
I'm forgetting. Crazy. It was crazy. I was doing back-to-backs. I have this goal and I've had it in my head, and it's just like eating at me. And I am like, I got to get to 10K. I got to get to 10K. Joleen, get to 10K, put the content out, give the people, make them happy. But I also I talked to my mom yesterday because after my live, I was supposed to go live with her for our Married to Bravo, and Nana, she is just a sport, and she waited up. And I ran over with that one, and then ended up talking to Jess after. And then by the time I called my mom, she was in bed. And my mom's like, you always do this since you're little. You run yourself ragged. Like you gotta know when to say no.
Oh, you've always done this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've always done this. And then she's like, you do this and then you get sick.
Oh yeah. I'll do that too. My body likes to just shut down and be like, no, we're not doing anymore. You will stop now.
Exactly. And I forget that, it's like I'm not 20. I can't just be. And even at 20, you should, listen to your body and get some sleep. So definitely. But yeah, I have this like thing in my head and then I'm just like 10K, 10K. And I wake up and I hear it and I see it. But
well, that's good. We're all seeing it. We're manifesting it. It's gonna happen. You do not have to kill yourself to make it happen. It's just gonna happen. So let's keep Jolene healthy.
I know. And it's not like if I do 2 lives a day and then post a video, I'm going to get there any faster. Like, come on, Jolene.
No,
it's
just do the Big Brother videos and you'll get there just fine. That's really all you have to do.
Right. Well, yeah. There's, and also adult ADHD is no joke, you guys. It's no joke because I'm like, over here, now I'm going to do this one. Let's do this. But then I still want to do this. So yeah, I think now I'm just working again, Sarah, as we always talk, balance. Balance is
balance.
Good.
It's very good.
Good. Okay. So, do we have a Mama Bev astrology? Because I haven't had one and
We have our astrology update and it's a good one, you guys. We've been waiting for weeks for this announcement, but tomorrow, Sunday, July 12th, Mercury goes direct. Yay! It has been retrograde for what was it? 3.5 weeks. Mercury is going direct, which means we are back to things kind of running smoothly for yourself. All of those projects that maybe kept stumbling or you put them on pause, they just couldn't come together. Now they will start to come together. Now you can sign those contracts. You can make a big purchase if you need to. You won't have travel delays if you're heading anywhere. Miscommunications, misunderstandings, those will ease off. If you are having electronic technology problems, that happens a lot, that will stop and you'll feel like things are a little bit back to normal, less crazy.
Oh, thank goodness, because this retrograde, I don't know. And the more that we talked about in this podcast, the more I saw people referencing it. And maybe I feel like because it was out there, like now I'm paying attention to it, where people are like, oh, Mercury in retrograde, girl. And I'm like, I know what that means now.
Yep. And you understand the stress it can bring, but we will feel a little bit of a relief starting tomorrow.
Awesome. Also, shout out to, I just remembered my lovely 420 Diva, who's one of my wonderful mods, and she was with me yesterday. And as I was, that's why I hate saying like thanking people out loud without writing it down because I'm like, I don't want to forget someone. So that was a good astrology update. Good. So today we're on episode 9, Sarah. This is crazy.
Yay! Oh my gosh. What are we going to do for episode 10? We're going to go crazy. Yes.
We both go, yes. Okay. I have a little like fun thing. I hope it's fun that I found these on Pop Sugar. They were listing like these stars' real names. Will surprise you. And I want to ask you a couple and see if you know their real names.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so there's like 114, but we're only going to pick a couple.
Okay.
Okay. So do you know Cardi B's real name?
Oh, I'm not going to know any musician's real name. Cardi B, her real name is Natasha Brown.
No, but good guess. It's actually, I don't even know. Hopefully, my thick Midwestern tongue can pronounce this. So, Belle Calis, Calis, Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar.
Oh, wow. That is
I shouldn't even read that.
Mouthful.
Maybe that she probably changed her name because of thick tongues.
Yeah.
Like mine.
She was like, none of those stupid Americans can say this.
I know. What about Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish.
There you go. I can't even say her
that's not her real name. Oh my God.
It's that though. Billie Eilish is in her name, but then she has a longer name.
Obviously her name is Williamina, but Bianca Eilish.
Okay, close. Okay, it is Billie Eilish, Pirate Baird O'Connell.
No, stop it.
That's
Did she
what's up.
change her name to that, or is that her birth name?
It doesn't explain.
I feel like she did that on her own at some point.
It's probably. Is she old enough to change her own name on her own?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. How about, let's see, I don't even know who that person is. Like, we have to find people.
Are there any I might actually know?
How about Gigi Hadid?
Ooh, Gigi Hadid. Gianna Hadididioso.
How did you know? No, just kidding. It's now, okay, if it's Jelena or Helena with the J, what Jelena, Jelena Nora Hadid, or would it be Helena Nora Hadid? You know, I really should have picked better. I can't even say the darn name. Yep. So you were closer than me. This is turning out to be a hot mess. Oh my God.
This feels right. This feels very on trend with us.
How about Lil Nas X?
Lil Nas X obviously wasn't born with the name Lil. His name is Nostifer Xavier. Gosh,
that's a good name. It's actually Montero Lamar Hill.
Dang it, not even close.
So kind of close. Oh, how about Meghan Markle?
There we go. This is one I should know if that's not her real name. Well, I know that Markle was her married name before because she's divorced. So what is that?
I'll give you a hint. It's still her last name's still Markle. It's just a different first name. If you had to guess, what do you think her so Meghan is her middle name. Markle's her last name, which is a different first name. So what do you think her real first name is?
Her real first name is
you want a hint?
Elizabeth. Yes.
It's a character on your favorite television show.
Stop it! Rachel.
Yes! Good job. Rachel.
Good
Meghan,
clue.
Markle.
Oh, I thought Markle was like her name from her like 20s marriage, but never mind. Don't listen to things I say.
Maybe just be going by government names, what they're registered as or something. Some of these are, not that great because Ariana Grande just has like a hyphenated last name. Oh, wait, that might have been a good one. Okay, what about Lizzo? What's Lizzo's
Grande
real name?
Paquito. Is that her real last name?
Grande Butera. Think.
Oh, never mind.
What about Lizzo? That's the last one was
Lizzo. Her name is Elizabeth Smith.
Okay. It is so close. Melissa Vivian Jefferson.
Ooh, that's a beautiful name.
Right? So I thought we'd just have a little fun with that. I didn't.
You should have gone by Vivo. I'm going to call her Vivo now.
Maybe she didn't because of Vivo or Vevo, which is the thing on YouTube, the music. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was my first good news story, I guess.
Vivo. Great. I failed. Beautiful test. I failed.
Sarah,
big time.
Let's just be honest. Let's stick to Sarah with the game shows and stuff like that. That's not Jolene's. That's not in my wheelhouse.
I like that you tried it though. I like it. We gotta try things. Okay, I have some pop culture news, which is exciting to me. I think it's exciting to you as well. But it was announced this week that The Crown will be coming back for a 6th season because about a month ago they said they were going to cut a season because it was originally supposed to be 6. A month ago they were like, we're only going to do 5 seasons, and I was like, how dare you? Don't come at me with that. So I was very excited that this week they had changed their mind again. Because we had 2 seasons with Claire Foy as the queen. And then Olivia Colman is currently the queen with Helena Bonham Carter. Oh, yes. Legends. Love them. So they've had 1 season and they're working on the 2nd season with them. So that's 3 and 4. And then 5 and 6 is going to be with Imelda Staunton. You probably don't know that name, but you 100% know her face. She's been in all of the movies. And then I recently found out that she's a Broadway actress as well.
She's in Harry Potter.
Yes, of course she is, as all British legends are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to be the queen and wrap it up for seasons 5 and 6. Yeah.
She's going to be great. Oh my gosh. She's going to be so good. She was born in 56. So she's 2 years younger than my mom. So she's 63. I'm just looking at her IMDb because I'm so interested. Sarah, that's so exciting. We need to cover The Crown. We should do Crown recaps.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, because I am obsessed. I know you're obsessed.
Yes, we love it.
So is this season, or is it going to follow the Diana years then?
They are going to get through Diana years, yes.
Oh.
They're not going to get to Meghan Markle, but they're going to get into the 90s.
Why?
We don't need that yet, please. Give it a minute. She just got here.
That's true, but could we get it at least through Kate and Will? They've been married a long time and they have kids.
That's true. I would love for there to be at least a touch on Kate, but I don't think that the modern young ones are going to be the height of the story. I
have chills. I'm so excited. That show is so well written. I use it as history. I know you're not supposed to.
No, it's absolutely history.
It was very, the actors, everything is just so great. It's an amazing series.
Now, do you know, Tammy's asking, do you know what character she played? Because I don't know the Harry Potter series. Do you know what character that was?
Well, I just got excited because I was like, I recognize someone from Harry Potter because I've been talking a lot to Miranda and Busy Blue and their Potterheads, I call them. And I just found out I'm a Hufflepuff, which I thought was Luna Lovegood, but apparently it's just someone who likes to snack and is dedicated and you could count on them, boring, bring a book.
Boring.
You know? I wanted to be I was thinking to myself, I
want to be a Slytherin.
Or something. But no, I'm dedicated. You can count on me. I stick up for people. I do the right thing. Oh, gosh.
How dare you?
But Miranda and Busy Blue are both Slytherin luckies. And then Chet is the one Harry Potter is, which is the, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I thought that was Hufflepuff.
No.
I thought that was yours.
Oh, no. Hufflepuff is the most boring one. Ravenclaw. Miss Price is Ravenclaw. I know. That's what I said. They were so surprised I didn't know about Harry Potter.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Sarah and I go, I guarantee Sarah doesn't know either. We were they were in 5th grade reading the books. I was drinking Zima. I was busy, you know?
Well, first off, I didn't read. So just lump it with all the other books I did not read. I don't know it. I saw one of the movies. What was that? I saw 2.
Umbridge.
Thank you. Thank you. While we talk about what we don't know.
Yeah, she was a great character. I can't get into depth about it because I just remember her and I remember her face. But Tami and Maya are Ravenclaw, which I want to be because that's Luna Lovegood. And Luna's just I feel like Luna would be into astrology and just the moon and the stars and wherever things take you. I always think that's me, but apparently I'm way more reliable. Oh, God. Like I said, bring a book.
Guess what? All of this isn't real.
What?
It's not real.
Faith is a Hufflepuff. You are not boring, Faith. That's the thing.
That's true. Faith's not
boring, Faith, but why? And then Miranda said, I knew you'd be a Hufflepuff because they're housed closest to the kitchen and they like to snack.
That's the kind of stuff I need to know. Yep. Put me near the kitchen. I might need a late night snack. That feels real.
God. I'm so sorry for going off on that tangent, but I did mention to both of them, I said, I guarantee Sarah doesn't know either. So I don't feel bad because it's different. We didn't grow up with Harry Potter.
Yeah. No. Also, I don't know half the Disney movies that Miranda talks about. She's definitely watching different things than I am.
Yes, she knows a lot about the Disney movies. She's so smart when it comes to that. I know some, but she knows the new ones. I think it's because she's a mom too.
Well, yeah.
You know, Jovi and Tilly are not making us watch Disney movies. Tilly likes to watch other things. Okay, so Sarah gave us the good tea with the crown. I'm so excited. I have some good tea that I think is in Sarah's wheelhouse as well. At least I hope it is. So I'm trying to pull it. I had it up here. Okay, well, I might have to just make stuff up because I can't find it.
Make it up. It better be good if you're making it up.
I don't know if you saw that Netflix added Supermarket Sweep.
I
Were you a fan?
did. Yes. I actually didn't need Netflix to bring it back. I already watched it.
Yes, I knew it. I was like, Sarah is on my Supermarket Sweep because I didn't. How did you watch it?
There might be a couple ways. We have this random channel because we have like just a real satellite that you put out in your window and you get a couple basic channels, right? Like ABC and NBC.
Yeah.
And then there's one called Laugh, Laff, and they show all these old game shows. So you know me and Douglas, it's just on TV and we're running. But I also feel like somebody else, like maybe Crackle or just one of those like apps, streaming services that isn't as popular. I feel like someone else had it as well. But yeah, I've every once in a while catch a Supermarket Sweep. It takes me back. I watched that when that was running live and new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love all those.
Oh, I was so excited. Laugh, that's so funny. Laugh, because they run all like the older shows and stuff. I created some content for them years ago.
Did you?
I signed a little contract, but it's long gone. But they were very nice. But they just wanted clean content, so I gave them the clean. But yes, so Supermarket Sweep. I watched it in real time too. So it was around, I believe, 90 to 95, and then it came back like 2000s, maybe 2003 or something like that. And so when I got off from my long lives and last night I went and laid down, I turned on some Netflix and there it was. And I was like, oh my, I think about that show. That is the one game show I always wanted to be on. And even as a kid, I thought, how fun would it be? You just run to the grocery store, you get, and I was reminded of all the great things about this show. So when you do your sweep, they have like their questions and you answer questions about products. And now the show's been, because I was watching like early 90s episodes, the show's been off so long that a lot of these products aren't even the same. So I couldn't guess them. And then you add time and you can get over 2 minutes. Yeah. And then you do like a mini sweep, and then the people that win the mini sweep go on to the super sweep, and then you have to get these clues or whatever, and you get like $5,000. And people were freaking out over $5,000. Now in 2020,
I know
they're rebooting the show. Do you know that, Sarah?
Oh, are they? No.
I'm going all over the place because I'm so excited about Supermarket Sweep. Guess who's going to host the new Supermarket Sweep? I am so excited.
Is this going to be on like Food Network or something? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Who would host? Queen Latifah.
Okay. You are kind of with like a woman of color. It's going to be Leslie Jones.
Yeah. Oh,
so Leslie Jones, stand-up comedian, SNL, used to be on SNL, in Ghostbusters. She was
known
great
for her tweets.
Known for her tweets. She's so
funny.
She's so funny. She's such a talent. I think she was like the first woman like over 40 or at 40 to get on SNL, which is, ridiculous. And also maybe I don't even know how many Black women they've had on SNL. Not enough.
They did a push. This was several years ago where they did a whole casting for just diversity. They were like, whoops, we're only white. And they did this whole casting. And so every very funny Black woman was up for the role. And they took, that's when they took her, and then they took
Melissa Villaseñor. She was because she's a Latina. Well, I just know because she's a Latina stand-up, and I think they took her after maybe.
What's her name? Shazir Zamata. I'm saying it completely wrong, but the two of them came on, but she was the one on camera, and Leslie was the one who was just hired as a writer, not on camera. And it only took one skit for her and they only they were like, just used her for like one line. She said that one line, and the world was like, oh no, she's hilarious. And then boom, she got to be on camera.
Isn't that so crazy that she needed to prove herself that much? I remember, did you ever see the movie Top 5? It was a Chris Rock movie. It's a really good movie, but she is a scene stealer in that movie.
She's so funny.
Shepard's in it. Like it's a good movie, but there's a lot of really, really funny women in that movie. But Yeah, so and it's actually been a dream of hers. So apparently Leslie Jones back in the day like auditioned to be on that show because, with all these game shows, if you guys don't know, which I'm sure a lot of you do know, even with The Price is Right and stuff. And I tried for like, let's make a deal, a few times for funsies and audience. They interview you beforehand. They always want to get someone with a lot of energy. You've seen a lot of actors be in early episodes of
right, because you're just trying to make money as a struggling artist. You're like, I'll go on a game show. Yeah.
So apparently Leslie has always wanted to. So this is like a dream job for her. So she is going to kill it. ABC is doing the reboot. So that's the answer to that.
Interesting.
And they kind of decided to just start airing these episodes, on Netflix, which I think is a great. They're only airing so many, but they need to just open up all the seasons. And the host, David Ruprecht, I think his name is Ruprecht, something like that. He's being considered as the announcer for the reboot because he's like 70 now. And he's a total little silver fox here. But let me tell you, if you guys are looking for a good laugh and you want an early 90s fashion, hair.
Fashion. Oh, the hair.
Sarah, there was a woman in one of the episodes last night. She had like a big white bow, one of those ones that you kind of clamp in your hair, a tight perm, huge glasses, bangs, just curled up. I mean, so
I
good.
love it. I remember the days. I love to watch it again. It's the hair.
The hair. And there's just so many, like, I forgot the little intricacies, the wonderful things about it, where if you go during your sweep and you fill up coffee, you grind the coffee, you take the time, it's $100 automatically. I'm so interested to know how they're going to change those prices now in 2020.
How to modernize it. Yeah.
I bet you now you'll like $25K or something.
It better be way more. I also love, like, just a couple years ago, they started all these reboots with like the new Match Game, Card Sharks, Press Your Luck. I mean, I just like love that they're back and rebooted, but I love to watch the old ones as well.
Oh, there's just something about watching people run through a grocery store without masks and without fear is just like, it warms your heart, because I'm thinking now, are they going to have to wear masks when
you watch things differently now when people are close and touch? I'm like, oh no. And then I have to remember, no, this was before pandemic.
Yeah. So we'll see when they're actually able to go into production, because again, they pull from the audience, like Price is Right. They'll say, who has the Downy? And then two people are like, we do. It's Debbie and Rachel. And they're so excited. And it's you guys, just do yourself a favor tonight. If you have Netflix, go watch some.
Or laugh.
Or laugh like Sarah, probably laugh.com, because they have a website.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe you can watch it on there, but it is just a pure joy.
Love it. Good one.
Tami says digital shopping. I hope they don't do digital shopping, but they might have to.
That's my kind of shopping. Online shopping.
It is fun. I bought 2 wigs last night or this morning as well.
We got more wigs coming.
All right, Sarah, what do you got?
Okay, my next one is it's interesting. Okay. About a month ago, in the height of Black Lives Matter, there's a country band called Lady Antebellum. It's a trio.
Yes.
2 guys and a girl. Lady Antebellum was like, oh, whoops. Our name has associations to slavery. Our bad. Let's change that. Let's get rid of the name Antebellum. And you're like, okay, well, I don't know why you didn't know that in 2006 when you guys formed, but okay, good on you. Good idea. Well, they said, we'll go by Lady A. Turns out there's a blues singer. Her name is Anita White. She goes by Lady A, and she has for the last 20 years.
They don't do any research, right?
So, apparently, I guess they like figured this out, and they reached out to Lady A and tried to bargain something and figure something out, because they want the name Lady A. And she ultimately was like, well, okay, if you want, then you're gonna have to pay me for it, because it's my name. And they don't like the price that she gave them. So now they're suing her.
Oh,
so this
jerk move.
Trio of white people are like, basically, I'm like, read the room, people. What are you now? You're taking it from this Black woman who's had it for 20 years. This is making it worse.
Oh my,
It
that's like
doesn't look good.
a threesome of Karens just coming in. Like, well, guess what? I know you like, they should understand the importance as an artist of branding yourself. And if you are Lady A, you're not going to give that up. And then to sue? I mean, that is ridiculous. Is there a GoFundMe for this that I can give to so that she can have, because they're going to have heavy duty lawyers going at her.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, she said something along the lines of like, they're trying to take away my 20-year career and like, it's my name. And I feel you, girl. Like, this is not a good look. And I just don't understand why, if they're doing all of this because of this cultural shift, like, see what's going on, guys. And
yeah, and I'm looking this lady up right now, singer. Yeah, Anita White goes by Lady A. She has an album, Doing Fine. Let's all go download her music and put her to the top of the charts.
Right? Great idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, she's a veteran blues singer, just like Sarah's saying. Oh my gosh. And she's responded to the trademark lawsuit filed. Yeah, like Sarah said, read the room. What is wrong with you people? It's your fault you didn't do, you know what? And they knew about the antebellum, but they didn't care. They didn't care.
Right.
But now it's like things are being called out, so they want to jump on it. Now even the Dixie Chicks change it to just the Chicks.
Yeah. Which like we all hope we're growing and learning, so it's best that you acknowledge and say, oh, we don't really love this name anymore. Our bad. So sure, good, great, that's progress. Yeah. But you can't then sue someone who's already
and then don't steal from a person of color again.
Oh, right.
And
hello.
Just like Maya's saying in the chat, they should just call themselves LA. Yeah. And see what happens. See that if LA, the city comes after them. And
right. You can come up with any name. Just do it. Just look for other names.
Speaking of which, Diva, I just gave you a shout out and you're here.
Yay.
Like, how do you sue someone whose name's been Lady A for 20 years? Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You just don't.
Yeah.
You just
it's if that's what they're gonna do, it's backfiring on them. So
I'm gonna download all Lady A's music.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that I'm about to Karen in a different way. I'm gonna write a letter to Lady
Karen coming through.
Yeah, I'm gonna write to those three and be like, listen. You don't want to mess with me. I'm low on sleep and I got a new thing, a lip gloss. All right.
We got Angie in the house. She's got the lip gloss. Gonna listen to some blues.
Poppin'. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. God, that makes me mad. Now I'm mad. Oh. Joleen, call me
to make you mad.
No, it's not your fault, Sarah. You didn't do this. Well, here's a good thing. Okay. So we all know that the CW's Batwoman was, I covered it for AfterBuzz TV. It was rough, you guys. It was rough for me. I didn't finish out my slot there. There were other reasons I didn't finish out there, but it was just, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
So the person who was starring as Batwoman, so she stepped down, and I always forget her name. She's beautiful, and she's
Rose something.
Yeah,
Rose.
What the heck is her name, you guys? I'm having a brain fart. Ruby Rose.
Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ruby Rose, who's fantastic. Ruby Rose, she tried her best. You know what I mean? Like, she was great in Orange is the New Black. She has a lot of talents. I just think that this one, it didn't fit. There's parts that don't fit. I tried improv. It didn't fit for me. I kept stepping forward and saying lines, and Shell's like, you have to play with the other people. And I was like, oh God, stand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand. However, they have decided now to recast her, and they recasted her, and it'll be the first Black Batwoman on the CW's show, which, yes, right? Yes. So it's Javicia Leslie. I hope I'm saying her name right. Javicia Leslie currently has A Way with Words, the actress who will star as the first Black Batwoman on the CW's superhero show, has imparted quite a few words of wisdom during her interview. So she's been interviewed a lot. And so I saw this article on Pop Sugar, and it was 6 quotes from Batwoman's Javicia Leslie to inspire you to dream big and rock your crown. And I'm like, she is already starting this perfectly, because that's what we need from the Batwoman, you know, like these powerful words, and also wear your crown. So let's see, whether she's opening up about her spirituality and staying true to herself or discussing her passion for inspiring others, the God Friended Me star. Did you ever watch that show? I think it's a CBS show, right?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I didn't either. Is all about giving off good vibes and offering encouragement to aspiring professionals. She's also a proponent of speaking things into existence, which we love, which seems to be working. She previously revealed that one of her childhood dreams was to make history, which she recently accomplished through Batwoman casting. So let's just read a couple of her.
What a big dream.
Right? That is amazing.
I want to make history. Oof.
I am now going to go back when the new season starts, watch it. Maybe I'll do a video on YouTube. Like I'm invested now, because I was like, something's not working. And now I think I'm already feeling really good about this recast. And also good that Ruby Rose stepped down. It wasn't like, you know, she was fired. It wasn't a good fit. Okay.
She knew it wasn't a good fit. Yeah,
exactly. So on making a positive difference in the world, Javicia Leslie says, I want to be in the history books, and it's not to look at in a selfish way, but it's just in a way where it's like, I want to expand myself. I remember learning about amazing people like Harriet Tubman, and I remember learning about Josephine Baker, and I remember learning about Billie Holiday and Nina Simone, who's a great example, who uses their art to make us feel and want us more, and make us want more for ourselves and for our people. And so I've always wanted to be part of that history, that legacy. I mean, that's beautiful. She says, I'm a woman raised by a woman, and a powerful woman. And it kind of goes in alignment with everything I do. I really want women to feel powerful. I want women to feel beautiful, confident. And I think that's part of my purpose. Run for president. I want to vote for her. 2020. Okay, so here's something, Sarah, for like, this is what she's saying on navigating through an audition process and the entertainment industry. So something we're interested in. She says, I don't hold my breath about things because I know how this industry works. And I know that there's nothing I can do. A lot of times it was really out of my hands. Once I've done the best I can do, it could be something as simple as how the cast members and I match up in size, how the cast members and I match up in looks. How do we actually look related? Does my energy give off the same energy as the rest of the cast that they already cast? So it's more so about that. Once you kind of let all that go, you just do your best and you walk away. I'm also spiritual, so I believe whatever's for me is for me. And my only job is to just be the best version of myself, which is so funny because I've heard you say that, Sarah. Like, I've asked you about auditioning and you say, once I do it, I leave it there.
Yeah, that's 100% my philosophy. I agree with her completely. We just show up, do the work, have fun with it, because why else are we in this? You should love it and enjoy it. And then you walk out the door and you're done, because that's all your job is. That's your part. And then they're going to say, oh, she's too short. We need someone taller. And you're like, what? You can't take that personally. So yeah, I agree. It takes the stress, and like a lot of actors will say like they feel rejected, and you can't feel rejected.
Because it could be something as little as like, we love Sarah, we want to book Sarah. However, the co-star with her is 6'2". And so Sarah's 5'5", like 5'7". How tall are you, Sarah? You're like 5'7".
I'm only 5'4". I'm little.
Oh my gosh, you carry yourself like a 5'7". But yeah, that could be, you know, that little thing, like we need her an inch taller. Like that's so those little like arbitrary, like fickle things.
Yeah. So yeah, don't even worry about it. Oh, I love her vibe, her energy. That's great.
Right? Just like a diva saying, she's going to go far. I will have to look this lady up. Yes. Look her up. Let's all, when the new season of Batwoman comes out, let's support it so much, because it received a lot of hate already. When it first came out, because they were pushing kind of a female empowerment, what people thought to be like, heaven forbid, a feminist agenda. Oh my gosh, equality for all. horrible. So I love how Sarah's just like looking the other way.
Mhm.
Sarah's side-eyeing everybody. So there was a lot of trolls that went in on this show when Ruby Rose started. So I don't blame her for not wanting to go forward, but hopefully now this will not happen to this young woman because she seems to be bringing just so much greatness already. And I haven't even seen the show. So.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can even
film.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're trying to all like go back in August-ish. So we'll see if productions actually do get up and running.
Yeah.
So we can have some fall shows.
Should we switch over to some good news, Sarah?
Yeah. This next one was like a both. It's entertainment, but I think it's also good news. So I'm going to throw it in here as a both, because recently we had a couple firsts. We just had our first transgendered model in Sports Illustrated. Her name is Valentina Sampaio from Brazil. She's a 23-year-old Brazilian model who was just put in Sports Illustrated.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Of course, she's gorgeous.
Oh my God.
But, she's saying, I mean, she's obviously breaking barriers, and this is a huge thing to her since she, grew up being marginalized and not sure if this was ever a possibility for her. And here we are. So good on you, Sports Illustrated. I think that's great. And then also, this happened about a month or so ago, but we didn't talk about it. The first Black trans woman in a Calvin Klein ad. Her name is Jari Jones, Jari. For their Pride 2020 campaign, they hired her for their Calvin Klein ads, and she's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at her Calvin Klein stuff. She is beautiful. Jari, yes. Oh my goodness. It's about time.
So,
about time.
Good summer for cultural shifts, and we're moving forward, people.
Sarah,
just remember that.
There's a picture of her on, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's like she's popping a champagne right in front of her huge billboard.
In front of her, yes, there's this huge billboard in Times Square.
I can cry for her.
She did that for her Instagram. Isn't it amazing?
Oh, yes, that's beautiful. Oh, good for you.
I would totally do that if I was like had some big moment like that. I'd be like, what do you mean?
I don't even know her and I'm crying. It just, the joy in her face, you guys, if you could see it, I would share it. It is like, she's just so free and beautiful. And there's her in the background. All right, Joleen, calm down.
Yes, but it's wonderful. I feel like we need to remember these things or notice these things because times look tough.
Oh my God.
But we have to.
I'm going to follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, right?
I need to calm down. Joleen, calm down.
Jolene is tired. She's just going to cry and curl up in a ball after this podcast.
I think so. Okay, so a horrible time for me to now. I had a little bit of help. Some people were sending me some stories, Sarah, that might get, we do have this ongoing thing where, I'm trying to make Sarah cry, but I feel bad because I haven't read them because these are going to make me cry. And I don't even want to say that the title for this one.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God. I don't want to do this to Sarah, but it's like, do I want her to cry? Or
I dare you. I bet I can't.
Okay. I'm going to do this one.
Look at you.
I know. I haven't even read it yet. Just the headline makes me like, I'm going to cry. Okay. So there's two, you guys. And Faith sent this to me. I'm putting Faith on blast.
Oh, Faith, did you send it to both of us though? Because she sent me some too.
Okay. Did she?
She has, so we'll see.
Okay, it's the same one. All right. Dog dies in house fire after making sure everyone in his family got out safely.
No, stop it.
We may fear many things in our life, but a house fire is probably near the top of the list. This is according to the animal rescue site. Unfortunately, it happened to the Butler family when they were sleeping in their home in Bradenton, Florida on Tuesday, September 17th. Bradenton, I'm sorry.
I lived there.
I know. Again, it's like the crocodile thing. I got it all wrong. What was this, Sarah? Okay.
Yep.
Focus,
Don't
Joleen.
do it again.
So last year, in September, a fire broke out and quickly spread through the home. The alarm did sound, but it didn't sound for long. Fox 13 reported that Leroy Butler, the homeowner, had to say it only lasted a short beep beep, and then it was already on fire. It was gone. In a short amount of time, the blaze swept through the house, consuming everything in its sight. Since the alarm didn't sound very long, the family continued to sleep. This is where Zippy, the superhero dog, comes in. He realized that danger was occurring, so he ran through the house barking as loud as he could. I'm crying right now. So he could let his family know that the fire was burning. Butler said he was back and forth. He was from bed to bed, back and forth. Zippy was a Jack Russell Terrier, and he ran back into the home through the fire to get the family out safe. According to the Braddington Fire Department, the fire started near the air conditioning unit in the attic, but they still don't know what caused the blaze. The entire family was able to get out. They wouldn't move. All they could do was scream and holler, no, no, no. Zippy was the only member of the family that was missing. Leroy tried to go back in to save him, but the fire kept him from doing so. The floor in the living room was all on fire, so there was nowhere for him to run out. Even if the smoke was high, he was a short little dog. Oh my God, there was nowhere for him to go. All Butler could do was wait for the firefighters to put out the fire. By the time they got Zippy out, it was too late, and he died. Why did I read that? I'm like,
Joleen, first off, I argue with you that this is good news at all. This is horrifying news.
Okay.
This is awful. This is bad news. This is the opposite of good news.
Okay. Oh my God.
That's so sad. I mean, yes, it's wonderful. I mean, dogs are so great. The dog woke his family up. He knew they were in danger. What a wonderful, loyal dog. Why did no one scoop up Zippy and take him with them? What happened?
They adopted him as a pet, so we can only, I can only say he was a good dog. He only did what he could, and we would let, and he would let me know if someone was outside with the smoke. He still did his job. That's just one thing and one person that I couldn't save, the one person I couldn't get to. Rest in peace, Zippy. Holy shit, I'm the one crying more than.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're in trouble. You're not allowed to send things to Joleen anymore. Joleen, we've 100% lost Joleen because that was not good news.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. But yes,
that was
it says,
so sad.
We don't deserve dogs, but he's a hero because he saved the parents and the kids, and he did. That's what's so great about dogs is they're so loyal, and I look like a crazy person. And I'm sorry.
They're the best. Dogs are so amazing. We love dogs so much. We had a gazillion dogs growing up. Dogs are they're just, I love them so much.
Oh my God.
I knew
I should have went with the other story, and I'm going to go with the other story after you do one.
Okay, I'm going to do one more.
I feel like Sarah had to take care of me in that. So that's backfired. Because you're so sweet, Sarah. You're like, yeah, dogs are the best. We had a zillion growing up, as I'm just like,
Okay, well, my next news story also has a dog, but this is actually a good story. So it's a beautiful dog story. Okay, there is a 8-year-old chocolate lab in Colombia. His name is Eros, E-R-O-S. And his family, his owners, own a little mini market in Colombia. And during social distancing times, he makes some of the deliveries for his family in the market. And there's pictures of him carrying little baskets. He knows not everybody's name, but he knows names. So if you are a customer that has given him a treat in the past, he knows their names. So his owner is like, take it to Joe. And he takes the delivery to Joe. And then Joe says, or whatever their names were, that he'll just sit there until you give him a treat. He won't go back to the market. You take the basket from him, but he's still sitting there until you give him a treat. And then he goes back to the market where his family is.
Oh my
See, that's a good dog story.
Sarah, you're right. I mean, but Mama Bev has my back. She said, Jolene is a rising Scorpio. So she feels things to the core. Thank you, Mama Bev.
She sure does.
Oh my God.
She sure does. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to have more on Jolene's chart because Mama Bev has been working on it. And yes.
I can't wait. I gave them my time of birth, all the details I needed. I finally got all the information. And oh my God, I'm so excited because I need to know, Mama Bev, why am I like this?
Yes. We're going to tell you all the reasons you are, but everyone's not going to be surprised. It's all stuff that we already know. We're just going to know why now.
That was a really good story, Sarah. And way to go for the little dog sitting there waiting for the treat.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the second one Faith sent me. Okay. I love how everyone in the comments is like,
put Faith on a timeout.
Nice try, Joel. Oh my God. And you guys, and I hope I prefaced it enough because I'd hate for someone to listen to this and then I didn't warn them and then it ruins their day. Oh my God. Okay.
We got to put a trigger warning on this episode.
Right. Okay. That was my fault. Jolene, use your brain. Okay. So this is from Honest to Pause. Again, I didn't read it because I didn't want to cry, but it's a good story. So the title is Man Scattering His Grandmother's Ashes at a Pier Ends Up Saving a Drowning Dog's Life. That's good.
Ooh, that's good.
Because grandmother, that means probably she lived a long life. And he's scattering ashes, which is part of the grieving process, and then saves dog. Okay. We're working with this. Okay.
We love it.
We don't always have the opportunity to step in and help when we see an animal in danger, but when we do, we have to be able to work and think quickly. Sometimes in the midst of an emergency, a few seconds are the only way between life and death. Some people are really good at taking action. Okay. Luckily for Sue, a hero was nearby. Okay. So it was a scary situation.
Sue was a dog's name?
Well, Sue Drummond of Melbourne, Australia. So a person belonged so she realized that there was a terrible predicament her own dog, BB, was in. She couldn't move. Luckily for Sue, a hero was nearby and his quick thinking made all the difference. So there's a pier in Melbourne, Australia. It's a popular destination for tourists and locals alike who want to enjoy a breezy day by the water. One recent day, however, wasn't so pleasant. Gale force winds, which I don't even know what that means, came out of nowhere. Strong. Okay. Gale, they could have just said strong. Why are you saying an aunt's name? You know what I mean?
Oprah's best friend. Got it.
Yes, Gale. Exactly. Everyone's favorite auntie. Gale force winds came out of nowhere and surprised everyone on the pier. But their awe soon turned to horror when a tiny dog was swept up in the wind and pushed right off the pier. So the dog was picked up, pushed off the pier and into the water. So we see this little dog in the water. He's just like, I got this. But when Sue Drummond realized her miniature Maltese Shih Tzu mix, BB, was blown off the pier during a walk, she was frantic. BB barked in vain for help. Sue desperately tried to reach into the water to save BB's life, but she was too shocked to rescue her precious pup. Sue had no idea that help was on the way. A young man named Raiden, I can't pronounce his last name, was also at the pier. It's Soma Inada. Okay. Was also at the pier with his family. It was a somber moment, however, as they were there to scatter a late grandmother's ashes into the water. After paying his respects, he realized what happened to the dog, and he immediately started to get undressed. And you see a picture of him getting undressed. He's got his little tighty-whitey boxers on. Raiden quickly stepped up out of his pants and shoes, shrugging off the concerns of his family and others standing by. He carefully climbed into the rough water with the hopes of reaching BB before it was too late. They have all the pictures of this, Sarah. It's crazy. Whoa. The water was freezing and the current was strong. At the moment BB spotted Raiden, it seemed like she didn't know that she could trust the stranger climbing into the water. But as the waves lapped at her face and the current pulled her under, she finally seemed to realize he was there to rescue her, and she paddled toward him as best she could. You see her, and he's getting in the water, and she's paddling her little cute legs. BB did it. She reached Raiden, and he held on tight. Meanwhile, Sue scrambled down to a pier where Raiden and BB could safely climb out of the water. Sue grabbed the shivering dog from Raiden's arms. She was so overcome with relief that she couldn't stop the tears of gratitude from forming. Raiden was a true hero. This kid is soaked. This little dog is soaked. She's pulling them out of the water. Raiden explained that in addition to being a passionate animal lover, he was also a part-time underwear model. He does look good in his undies, guys.
Nope.
So when it came to stripping down in public in order to save the struggling pup, he didn't have any concerns. He was like, get it, girls. In the end, Raven was publicly commended for his good deed. Susan will be forever grateful for his courage, and so will BB. The dog was quickly taken home, where she was warmed up and fed. Now she's happy as can be, and they had a follow-up little picture with Sue and BB, and then they got hot Raiden. He's got a little swept over hair. So girls, go hit up Raiden. Girls, boys.
Yeah, I hope he's booking some more jobs now. He's a famous. Yay, great. Okay, that one was a good story. That's great.
Okay.
If I saw, I am afraid of the ocean. I don't want to jump in it, but if I saw a dog struggling, I'm going to go in. I'm going to figure it out. Conquer fears. Got to rescue that dog.
Yeah, it sounded like Sue was just in almost like,
right.
shock.
When it's your baby, yeah, you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Yeah, especially if it's so windy and choppy water. It's not easy.
Just, they show all the pictures and little BB's just like, I'm coming. Underwear model. And then underwear model's like, oh, come here. And then, BB, she's smart. She knows. She was like, I'm going to go to the hottie. I'll trust the hottie.
I mean, she's telling all her doggy friends that she was saved by a model. I mean,
she's like, I don't want to brag, but I brushed up against his tidy whities.
Yeah.
So.
He had to strip for me. So
there you go. So that was good, right? I redeemed myself.
Yes. Okay. You redeemed yourself.
Oh, gosh.
And I'll take Faith off of the timeout now. Because that one was good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Faith enjoyed it. So people get frozen in shock or fear and can't move. It's true. It's true. People liked it. That was great. Smart dog. Okay, I feel better. My rising Scorpio self feels better, you guys. And that is the good pop that we have for you this Saturday, right, Sarah?
Yay! Yeah, so good to be back. Thank you for everyone who's joined us in the chat. So nice to see you. So nice to see Jolene.
I know we got 30 people joining us live. If you could all give this a thumbs up, that would be amazing. And also, we have, I think, 9 rates and reviews on iTunes. So I put the episodes up on iTunes. If you guys could subscribe, rate and review us there on iTunes. That would be so awesome. It would help Sarah and I immensely, because the more rates and reviews you have and positive reviews, we move up in the crazy algorithm that is content creation and iTunes. So people can hear our good stories and listen to me cry and,
And who doesn't want that?
Oh gosh, it has been, this was so great, but why did I do that to myself?
Yeah, I really feel like after this is over, like you just need to like sit with your thoughts for a minute, just sort of release some stuff, shake it off.
Shake it up.
Maybe take a nap.
You know what? I think I need a nap. I might call my niece Lucy, because she's we've met a lot, and she likes to, because she's 6 now, so she likes the Taylor Swift, and she doesn't even know it is Taylor Swift. She just knows that she likes a certain Taylor Swift song, and so I always have Alexa play it, and then we're on our video chat, and then we both dance, and then
yay!
That's probably what we need. And you guys, yes, go sub to Nerdtainment if you're not already subbed to Sarah's channel. Go.
Thank you, Diva.
Bev gave me a new brand. I love it. The Crying Comedian.
I don't know if we want to go with that.
Well, you know what? I have cried on my way home from shows listening to Kelly Clarkson because of you quite a few times. So now tonight I have a comedy show, and it's a Zoom comedy show, and I don't have to drive. If I want to cry afterwards, I can just turn the camera off and start crying. So it's
thank goodness. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to, like I said, rate, review, subscribe to us on iTunes, like this video. Oh, we already got up to 30 likes. You guys are just the sweetest. You're the sweetest.
Oh, thank you.
So comment after this video posts, and I apologize for the dog story. Sarah, you've been wonderful as usual. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.